With a common denominator.
And I need all of you to stop what you're doing and listen.
Let's talk about something important. Put that coffee down.
I'm not here to waste your time.
Where else you gonna have this much fun?
You the man. Todd Father.
Show me the money.
What I've been doing, had to triple my bag.
Had to triple my bag.
Wow.
Had to triple my bag.
Wow.
Had to triple my bag.
Yeah.
Had to triple my bag.
60% of the time, it works every time.
That doesn't make sense.
Well, it's no trick to make a lot of money. All you want is to make a lot of money.
Hey, good afternoon. Could have picked a better day to go live, but we're here. Nick and I normally stay around during bear markets and probably do our best. So we're going to go over recent crypto action. Again, we've been in New York or Miami for a week at the crypto convention, and then I've been pretty sick. So here we are. So let's go to the bigger screen. This is still the Bitcoin USD chart. You can see here, 3 up from the bottom. Volumes went to a new low for the move, while Bitcoin really continues to make higher lows. So I still think we're good longer term on Bitcoin. So we will watch that. Let me bring up one more thing here. Wasn't totally ready for this, but I wanted to get on here. If we look at an intraday chart, actually here's a daily chart, Bitcoin USDT consolidated. Again, 3 up, you can see OP hits a new low for the move. And Bitcoin still holding above that 41,000 low. So that is a little friendly. And then if we look at a intraday chart, this is 5-minute intraday volume. You can see lower right, that is the OP volume, hitting a new low for the move, while Bitcoin was still, above that 41,000 level by about $5,000. I did screenshot this a little bit ago at 45,959, and we're 46,800, so we're 840 off that low. I think that could have been a decent low. I just put that in Discord. I will show that here in a minute. If we look at Ethereum, you can see it's coming down in the lower right, coming down to the green area, which is around 38. We were at 40. So not another buy there, but close to it. So again, I think the downside is limited. If we look at our WWCI, which has gotten us in a little bit of trouble here after 3 buy signals. Earlier today, it wasn't too bad, or yesterday. Currently, we're at 42.4 technometer. We've had 3 buys here, so a lot of sell pressure coming in on the alts, as everybody knows. Again, I think we still bounce here, so I will show roadmaps to show that. I want to look at stocks as well. I've been a little bit better on the stocks. Was looking for a sell-off. And then thought we'd rally. And then in my weekend review, I thought this week we could back up a little bit like we're doing today. That is pressuring Bitcoin. When NASDAQ pulls back, Bitcoin seems to have a little bit of sell pressure come in continually. I'm going to go ahead and go to roadmaps here now. Talk about stocks here in a minute. Here's a roadmap kind of we've been showing that we maybe just completed a wave 2 on the green, 5 waves up. So if you look at the 5 waves down, light blue, that's kind of what I've been calling before I went absent the last 2 weeks. So I wasn't worried about a breakdown to, let's say, 51,000 or so. The break below 41 was extreme leverage, deleveraging, stops getting caught. I still kind of label that a wave 5 of a big 1-2 to the upside. So this count still works. The problem with this is my technometer is neutral now, so I'm going to get a sell after somewhat of a rally, possibly. So we're going to watch this still for the bull count, and then a bearish count. This is a little longer term chart. I had called for the wave 4 red, clear over to the right, was finished at the wave A low. There is a possibility with this weakness here over the last few weeks, maybe we're still in a wave red 4 triangle. So the low wasn't down there at 28.5, but we're working on a large sideways. So that's something I'm going to look at. But even if that's the case, probably we're in a green B wave up, and that rally could lead, let's say, to 51, 54, and we could have just made a AB low for that, and we're headed up now to get that sell signal that I'm talking about. So again, I'm kind of short-term friendly still, long-term friendly. Intermediate, we got to figure out whether we've made a major low here or whether we're going to mouse sideways for a few more months before we get going. So that's something we're going to look at. Again, here's the same thing. The triangle low actually could have been made there, 41,000. And we're a D wave up to 56. Again, same type of thing. A lot of bearishness just came in, I believe, a little bit ago. We did have that divergence on the 5-minute chart that I showed you. So I'm thinking possibly that 45.7 low we just made is some type of low, and we're headed higher. If we look at stocks real quick, S&P, I'd mentioned in my weekend review at wyckoffsmi.com that there late November we was getting near oversold readings. That did lead to last week's strong bounce and a new closing high for the SPY. And then yesterday I wrote that it looks like we need some type of maybe short-term pullback here. The technometer was overbought, and a little short-term pullback, and then still higher highs to come, which again I think will help Bitcoin as well. I still think we're risk on for stocks and crypto. Here's QQQ, same type of thing. Technometer's neutral after being near oversold last week. Maybe a little bit lower here in the next day or so, and then let's see if we can turn back up again. Wyckoff Wave Growth Index has given us pretty good buys and sells. Didn't give us the strong buy we wanted last week, setting at 47 today. So no real help there. Here's the DIA ETF Dow Jones. You can see we had a buy divergence last week that gave us a strong rally. We were overbought yesterday or Friday, and now we're at 46.5. So again, a little bit of a pullback. Then I think stocks still are going higher. TLT I talked about in the week in review, a sell-off last week. We got that. We did come in extreme oversold Friday, as I'm showing by the green. We're strong up today with stocks down. I still think TLT ultimately works lower, and we will get some higher interest rates. But it looks like we made a little bit of a low Friday, and we got some type of higher rally coming still for maybe the rest of this week. UUPs, the dollar ETF, you can see we're extreme overbought, lower right, 56.6. I do think the dollar still is making a top. Could be a sell right here. I am not short, but I think you could be short the dollar here if you're pressing for a trade. If this is a large ABC, the upside completing in the dollar, then crypto would have the wind at its back, and we could have a big rally in Bitcoin here. Let's erase a few of these charts. What up, Marco? So again, we got some buy divergences. We've got major selling coming in, price still holding higher. So I still think we're going to work higher. Bitcoin 46,950. Ethereum has taken some wood today. We've got profits from earlier buys, and then also we've added a little bit higher here when our WWCI gave us a buy signal there 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. So a little sloppy on price action. I think a lot of that is the virus issues, inflation, stocks back and forth, NASDAQ coming under pressure. Even though the NASDAQ doesn't look like it's coming under too much pressure, there's a huge percentage of stocks down 40 to 80%. So a lot of weakness internally. I think when that gets cleaned up, stocks are headed higher, Bitcoin's headed higher. Shout out to the 530 in here. Anybody got any charts they want to go over? We could go over that now. I've showed kind of quickly what I want to show. Again, stocks maybe a little lower here the next few days. And let's look for some type of action to give us another buy signal. And crypto mopping up maybe some type of low here for some type of rally. And then we'll see on the next sell signal if we get any type of Elliott wave map. Tough to put a high confidence trade on Elliott wave here, I think. I've seen lots of different counts. I've got a few different counts that I've shown, so pretty tough here. Here's AVAX. Chatelet, let me give you a wrench. Benjamin, give me a wrench. AVAX, waiting on the indicators to load. You see technometer 41 on AVAX. That's as oversold as it was back on July 18th. So, or getting close to it. And also the low on October 7th. So, not clearly oversold, but I think getting close. Probably springing the lows there 10 days ago. So AVAX, I don't think any problem still being long AVAX, I don't believe. Ernest, I'll go back to NVIDIA when I go to the stocks. Let's look at Luna. Luna Tether consolidated. We're going to bring up 9-month charts as usual. This one had a nice run. Nice pullback off of the highs, pretty deep, but on the charts, really no harm, no foul. Luna, I think you still got to be on that one. Let's see where the technometer's at over here. You can see technometer coming down to the lowest since June 19th. So right at a buy signal, 37.84. We're going to go ahead and put a green dot on that one. Luna at this level looking pretty good. You can see the last buy signal we had came right from the lows. So let me throw that up there. So again, Luna looking pretty good. Let me save that. Almost looks like a jump and a backup, but tilted to the upside. So Luna could be one of those that leads us back higher. And we're going to go to Matic. Matic Tether consolidated. 9 month. Again, one of those nice uptrend. Taking some wood today. And a nice buy signal down there to $1.05. Technometer 42.4. No new buy signal, nothing much to add yet. But Matic, I think, looks okay. Mana, Tether consolidated. Chatelet, we're going to Solana next. We have positions there. Here's Mana. Waiting for the indicators at the bottom, the Wyckoff indicators to load. 40.55 on the technometer. Definitely coming down to near oversold. Not there yet, but again, I think you got strong support, obviously, down there at 256. So could reach a hair lower, but Mana here could still be okay. Solana, Tether consolidated. I'm still long this one from 30.40. Nick's long it, well, from $1.25, I believe, on the day of the low, back there in September. Coming under some pressure here recently, as we all know. What's up, Bob? I don't think we're in a bear market. There you've got Solana, Tether consolidated, technometer 38.05. That goes back to the low again on June 20th. I'm going to throw that live on air as well here. $1.5264 looks like. Technometer back down to oversold levels. I think it's okay to enter the water. SOL. Do your own research, not individual investment advice. The Solana down at oversold. XRP. Tether consolidated. XRP 42.4 on the technometer. Not much to add there. Haven't really been trading any XRP. Long a little bit in portfolios, but not very much. Nothing to brag about on XRP. Floki, Tether consolidated. Let's go back a little bit longer term. Hold on a second. Okay, Floki, Nick was on that at 6.0 down here, shown by the green arrow. We are still long. He still likes it. You can see the LP hitting a new low today, while price is still holding. Technometer 40.16, so not at a buy level, but definitely down at that range. It did get there December 7th. Really at these same price levels. So Floki, if you're into the meme coin, still probably would look okay here. I won't put a buy signal on that, but pretty well we're right at it. The technometer at the low would have been really right here. Let's go ahead and throw it on there. Right, again, at these levels is where we were oversold. All right, what else we got here? The hex chart still isn't going to load. We can't do hex, but looking sexy again. As Septic says, algo, tether consolidated for Ali. Let's go back to 9 months. You can see 3 buy signals off the technometer on the chart. All right, here you can see technometer down at oversold levels right now, 39.4. That has been the levels it's caught before. Let me put these on here. So algo might be safe to enter the water here today. We did have that oversold reading the day before the last pump, and then got one today. So there's algo. Again, I think safe to enter the water. Do your own research. Not individual investment advice. Let's go to CRO. For Ali, CRO, tether consolidated. Technometer 42.24. That's as far back as the chart's going to go. Can't get much help on CRO. HND, if that's a crypto, I have to add the software. Hold on a second. Trying to catch all these. Let's go to Link. Link tether consolidated. Bitcoin 46,650. After making a spike low about 25 minutes ago. Link a little deeper here than I would have liked. The last buy was up there around 27. That would have got you in trouble. Technometer 41.4. So really, the last selling kind of ruined the buy divergence that we had there. New low for the whole move, so it's trying to hold the low of that 15 low, etc. But no strong buy on Link here. FTM. FTM. Tether consolidated. Still got quite a few here to go through. I'm going to try to get through some of these before we get close to the stock market close. There's FTM coming down in a pretty solid downtrend after that $1.80 not holding. Technometer 39.6. I think I screwed the software up there, so it is coming back to previous backup levels. So again, I think FTM could bounce here. Not a strong buy at the moment. I've looked at all those. Pond is not in the system. I'll add that. ICX, tether consolidated. I do not think we're in a bear market. Alts have been acting pretty shitty. Otherwise, Ethereum, Bitcoin, I think still looking pretty well. ICX Tether consolidated. Technometer's been giving really just 3 buys. Right now we're 40.8, so no new buy yet on ICX. REN, Tether consolidated, 9 months. I gave Link, Ernest, correct, the usual bloodbath. REN, quick move from $1.30 down to 50. Extreme weakness, 42.53. Not much action on this chart for me. Nothing to add on REN. H bar, Tether consolidated. Again, one that's gotten halved here quickly. Green line is showing a 38 technometer, which is considered oversold based on intraday volume. So let's let this load here real quick. All right, you can see technometer right at that oversold level, 38 and change. So H bar been in a pretty good downtrend. So not a strong buy, but I think H bar oversold, could be bought here. Definitely on a little bit lower. ENS, Tether consolidated. I believe that was that new issue. I've got about, what, month's worth of data here, 40.67. Not much to add on ENS. TCVK we have to add. EOS we'll look at. EOS Tether consolidated. While I think about it, Carrie, my wife, Todd's mother, has a cookbook that she's pretty excited about. We started on this a couple years ago. It is done. It is printed. She does have them delivered. So if you want a cookbook, reach out, email us, call us, hit us up on the chat at wyckoffsmi.com, etc. Hit us up on Patreon. I think she's just charging like $15 for the cookbook, which is close to our cost. But it is a cookbook on various crypto coins. Pretty cool cookbook. She's pretty happy with that. So interested, 15 bucks. Hopefully you can get an order in and we can get it delivered for a Christmas present. Here's EOS. New lows for the move there last week. Not much to say. I talked earlier about how weak it was on the last rally in September. So now you're getting more downside. Technometer 41. Not much to add on EOS. Not doing well. TVK, Tether consolidated. I do have that. What up, Bob? And then we're going to go to Zen. TVK had a quick move to 55, back to 22. $43 on technometer. OP is hitting new lows while price is holding that 17 level. Not a strong coin, nothing I love. Zen has been a big winner for Nick. Some profits given up here recently. way weaker than I would have expected. Clear back to what I did have as the last point of support. Let's look at the technometer here. Zen is still one that we like, so if you're looking for a name to add, you could add Zen here at 60. Again, do your own research, not individual investment advice. You can see technometer does go to oversold. We are going to put a green buy on that if you're just following the technometer readings. Trying to give low cost entry points. We will call that on Zen here. Again, Nick's long that from like 6 or 7. Has staked that, has done really well. But if you don't own any Zen, this might be a point to pick some up. Software showing it oversold. CRO I looked at. GRT Tether consolidated. Bitcoin 46,450. 43 on the technometer on GRT, back near the lows. Not much to add there. Could bounce, but not strong enough for me. ILV Tether consolidated. $236, 24 minutes before stocks close. 39.2. Not much to add on ILV. I would guess that one has been a decent uptrend. That one should be okay to own here. ENJ Tether. Going to try to roll through these. I'm just going to do 3-month charts real quick to bring up a tech reading. There's 38.71 on the tech on ENJ. That has been at what was considered oversold levels before. Maybe a little lower today or tomorrow. The ENJ could be oversold here. AXS. Tether. Quite a bit of weakness off the high in November. Technometer 41.21. Not much to add there. Harmony. ONE. 9 months. Let's look at that. Nice rally off the lows at 6 all the way up to 40. 39 or so. Sending here at 17. Let's see if we got any technometer readings here that are halfway decent. 42.13. Not much to add on one. Again, Link not the best. EOS not doing very well. IOTA, what do we got? I don't think I have this one marked. Let's do dollar consolidated IoT. No, let's don't. I'm going to have to go back, make sure. Can't help you on IOTA at the moment. MDF Tech, what's up? We are going to do SHIB. SHIB Tether consolidated. You can see we had 4 oversold readings. The last one was much higher levels. Technometer close to buy signals, close to one, really November 23rd, down around 38. We're setting at 32. Not much to add there. Don't really trade SHIB myself. Solana I showed before. We got a buy signal. Let's throw that back up. We got some new people in here. Solana's one that we like. Let's throw that back up. That's one we made good money with. Had some buys, have doubled, tripled our money. So Athena, here it is. I just put a oversold green circle on that thing. If you're looking for a new entry, I think SOL here could be okay. Again, do your own research, not individual investment advice. The last buy worked out perfectly though. So be careful. After FOMC meeting, I'm not really sure. I still think higher on everything. That's all I got. Patreon.com/learncrypto. $40 a month for Nick and I. Me, mostly large cap techs. Nick, small cap, staking, farming, you name it, we do it. Our hit rate is extremely high. If you're looking for any type of study courses on Wyckoff, go to wyckoffsmi.com. The original institute started by Mr. Wyckoff that I do currently own. Courses and software there. There's also a cheaper course at learncrypto.io. $300 for a Wyckoff crypto course. Let's go to Litecoin. It's been a dog. What up, Blaze? L-Man, K-Man. Litecoin been incredibly underperforming. 42 in the technometer, not much to add. Chart doesn't really look the best. I mean, we're down here, I guess, at previous support levels, but nothing to brag about on Litecoin. Let's go back and look at our roadmaps. Again, a bullish roadmap would be more of a 1-2, 1-2 off the lows. That one looks a little sloppy. But we could have just made a wave 2 green low, and we've got new highs incoming. If we can't rally out of here, then possibly we're looking at a larger triangle for a wave 4. The wave C low could be in already back here at the 41,000 low. It would look a little bit better to shake out below 39.9. So we're going to leave that open maybe later if we don't get a very strong rally here for green wave B rally. The possibly could have started there 45 minutes ago. So we're still looking for higher somehow, some way. And then we'll wait for the next sell signal and go from there. What up, Blaze? I'm going to give you a wrench. Appreciate it. L-Man, K-Man, wrench. So that's all I've got. We've got stocks going into the close. We will look at, what was it, NVIDIA. Here's NVIDIA 1-year chart. Actually, let's go over a little over 1 year. Technometer 42.8. Not much to add. That's been a strong one. If you don't mind a little bit of risk, probably that one here is still okay to own. That's been a strong stock, so no problem to stay with that. Quick disclaimer.
There is a high degree of risk involved in trading cryptocurrencies. Our thoughts and ideas are for entertainment purposes only. Please consult your personal advisor or do your own research. Past results are not indicative of future returns. Thank you.
That's all I've got. I am going to go to Theta here real quick before we head out. Late request from Mrs. Athena. Hitting really down here at the low, so not a strong coin. Not one I'd be too excited about here. The last buy was near the lows, 40.8 technometer. We are getting new lows on the OP, but not strong price action. So Theta, not excited about that one. I'm going to get out of here for the stock closing, 15 minutes to go. Appreciate it, Bob. As usual, I'm going to run a couple commercials on our Patreon group and also a private client group where I manage crypto and stock assets. Stock assets we manage through Charles Schwab or international. We do through Interactive Brokers. And crypto management we do through APIs. We do not have access to your coins, etc. So a couple commercials to keep the lights on, and then we'll be back the next few days with if we get any more volatility. Thank you and have a good day.
Warren Buffett, American investor, business tycoon, and one of the wealthiest people in the world, once said, "If you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work until you die." But how is that possible? Well, knowledge is power. In 2020, it is no longer news that cryptocurrencies are the currency of the digital future. Bitcoin's stability amidst unprecedented global economic impacts from COVID-19 has proven once again that crypto is here to stay. Learning how to trade, when to trade, and where to trade crypto assets can make the difference between success and failure. At LearnCrypto.io, we offer a pathway to sustainable and lifelong wealth by helping open-minded beginners and experienced traders navigate the thin ice of the cryptocurrency markets. Live shows, interviews, coin reviews, fundamental analysis, predictive trading bots, and open chat access to a community of real traders. These are just a few of the benefits you'll receive with a membership on patreon.com/learncrypto. Sign up today if you strive to build yourself a brighter tomorrow.
Are you intrigued by cryptocurrency, but just aren't sure how you can get started investing? Maybe you are simply too busy to trade your own cryptocurrency account since it is 365 24/7. Don't hold back any longer. With LearnCrypto.io, you can have a seasoned professional show you how. Todd W. Butterfield is a leader in trading with numerous real money trading successes to his name over the years. He owns LearnCrypto.io, the original Wyckoff Stock Market Institute, WyckoffSMI.com, as well as the Black Bay Group, a registered investment advisor. He has also created state-of-the-art software, consolidating over 100 plus crypto exchanges volume, as well as his own Wyckoff proprietary indicators. With today's stressful and busy lifestyles, isn't it time you considered having a knowledgeable investor manage your crypto account? In these unprecedented times, it is the perfect season to seriously consider LearnCrypto.io's private client group and add cryptocurrencies to your investment portfolio.
We'll see you all again. Sleep tight.